Hey guys, happy post-Thanksgiving. I hope everyone's having a fabulous Friday, Black Friday, right? Don't forget that we have all of our courses 50% off right now. For those of you who are looking to spend your Black Friday dollars, invest in yourself and your own healing. So yeah, 50% off Black Friday sale right now, going on right now. The code is FLASH. So make sure you click the link in my bio to get the flash sale code FLASH to get 50% off all of the courses, including the dating and soulmate attraction class, including the WORK Masterclass, the spiritual healing class, the work, including all of the coaching courses like Coaching 101, the Confident Coach, for those of you who are working on your own coaching business. So is the healing class live or self-taught? It is an e-course, it's self-taught. It was taught live earlier this year, but now it's an e-course. It will not be taught live again. So you are actually getting the workbooks and the videos in order for you to do that work and work through it along with Carrie and I inside of your videos. Okay. So yeah, there's an e-learning software platform we have, the Abundant Life Path University, where you log in to watch the videos and get all of the workbooks. All right. So I'm coming on because it's the holidays, y'all. It's the holidays. And although we would love to think that, you know, we idealize the holidays, we idealize our families. We want to think, oh, it's the holidays. We want to have such a great time with friends and family. We want to celebrate the holidays with family. However, for those of you who have toxic family, toxic parents, the holidays are a time when you're going to be required to go around them. You're going to have to be around people that may or may not be toxic. And this is why I'm doing this video today, because this time of the year can become a very difficult part of the year, a difficult time, if you are having to deal with toxic, dysfunctional, unhealthy, unhealed people who you love. So one of the things that I've witnessed this, you know, I've been in Houston this last couple months filming for my new show on OWN. And in the first few weeks, the first few episodes of filming, you know, I'm meeting people, guys, that, you know, brand new, meeting people coming on the show. And one of my takeaways from this last couple of months is just how much people need healing.
Sorry, something's not right. If it's still like this in a few minutes, you can try troubleshooting in the Home app.
The Alexa
or
little
plug
Google
your
thing
Google Home back in.
is talking in the background. Sorry, guys. Hey, Nicole. Hey, guys. So I'm meeting people, right? They're coming on for coaching. They're coming on for me to help. And literally, guys, I'm meeting people's parents. I'm meeting people's family. And sometimes, you know, I'm guilty of being in my own little world. I'm guilty of being in my own, this is the way I described it to our production manager. We were having lunch one day in between filming, and I said to him, I said, you know, it's like I'm in my own little bubble, in my own little reality, alternate universe that I've created of friends and family who are close to me or have access to me. The inner circle of people closest to me are very healthy, right? Or very well evolved. They have done a lot of work, right? We're talking about high achieving, highly intelligent, highly self-aware people who are doing the work that it requires in order to have a good life. And I've done that in a very intentional way, guys, right? I've cultivated friendships with highly self-aware, highly intelligent, highly ambitious women. I've also drawn closer into me the family that got some sense, right? Got therapy, works on themselves, gets counseling, gets coaching. I have intentionally cultivated an inner circle that my life is surrounded by more people like me. And when you do that, it's such a blessing because your life resembles and reflects those choices and that intention. However, I'm now encountering everyday people who therapy is not normalized, coaching is not normalized, healing is not normalized. And as I'm helping and working with these people, I cannot help but to analyze and observe the toxic family, the toxic parents. Guys, listen, can I talk about toxic mothers for a minute? Toxic mothers. I have observed and witnessed some things this last couple months, guys. And it is a sheer miracle for those of you born into toxic parents, toxic mothers, toxic fathers, unhealed, jacked up, bitter, angry, resentful, hateful, negative, pessimistic. I have witnessed some things this last couple months, guys, that I'm just sitting here and I watch how a mother interacts with her adult children, or how she talks to them, and how negative she is, and how much she doesn't believe in her own children, or how much she doesn't speak life, that she speaks death and negativity and kills, dream killer. And I'm just sitting here like, this is real. And some of you who are going to watch this video, catch hold of this video, I'm talking to you. I need you to understand. Low Key Wave says, I'm the daughter of one. It's no joke. And healing is a must. If I had to rename this video or give it a subtitle, I would say it's your responsibility to heal yourself. Because what I'm witnessing in my coaching on the show, guys, my heart is just breaking as I'm dealing with women who have not had any mentors, no role models. No, it's like people are out here just winging it because the role models or the families and the parents you were born to are so jacked up or have so many issues that they can't even help you navigate life. And as I'm working with these women and I'm listening to them, right? And they start to become so attached to me because it's their first real interaction with love and support and encouragement and just believing in them and hoping for them and giving them permission to dream big and to work on themselves and to not give up. To go back and say, where did you lose your voice? When did you stop believing in yourself? When did you stop being confident? When did you? And guys, when I tell you, I've had, the clients on the show saying to me, oh my God, this is life coaching. Oh my God, this is mentoring. Oh my God, this is what I've needed. This is what's missing. But baby, what you really are missing is a mother. A mother. Look, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I promise you, I'm sitting here looking at these young women and saying, oh my God, of course, the only thing it can relate to is who I am. You're a life coach. You're a love coach. Oh my God, I need this so much. Where have you been? But what they're really responding to in me is me being a mother. Someone that's going to pour love, that's going to believe in you and support you. And if you are one of the people who has a jacked up family, if you have a jacked up mother, if you have a jacked up father, if your role models, your mentors are jacked up, what does jacked up look like? In case you may not recognize what jacked up may look like. Jacked up is somebody who can't support you. Somebody who gets jealous of you, their own child, their own daughter, their own son. Somebody who's got so many issues, they don't know how to hug you. They don't know how to kiss you. They don't know how to say, I love you. They don't know how to believe in you when all the chips are down because they can't even do that for themselves. Or somewhere along the line, they got so hurt and so disillusioned that they can't even be for you as their child what they can't be for themselves. Or they're so negative and nasty and mean and backbiting and vicious and jealous hearted and jacked up. Or maybe they're on drugs. Can I tell you that this last couple months, I got a whole different perspective to be grateful for my childhood, to be grateful for my parents, to be grateful for whatever situation you've been born into. Because let me tell you something, guys, it could be worse. It could be worse. I'm a firm believer everybody shouldn't be having babies. The parents that I am seeing, that I'm getting a front seat to witnessing and observing, I look at some of these people like, why did you even have children? Everybody don't know how to be a parent. Everybody don't know how to sacrifice. Everybody don't know how to hope, believe. Everybody don't know how to give love or even tough love. And as I'm working with these women, guys, it is literally like I'm having to respect my boundaries and try to keep my professional boundaries in place because the women are pulling on me so hard because they need me so desperately. So desperately. They tap in and they feel all of that love and they feel all of that maternal instinct of protection, encouragement, faith. And they're just like, oh my God, where have you been my whole life? Guys, I'm going to tell you something that I've been saying to some of these women. You're going to have to go after your healing for yourself. You ain't going to be able to be guided by these people that you've been, the cards you were dealt. Thank you, Shakisha, for buying a badge. Listen, the cards you were dealt, you're going to have to trade in some cards with God and get a few new cards. You're going to have to play these cards that you're dealt. And then, but the thing is, you can't keep looking to the people who you love the most for direction. Have you ever really stopped to realize that you want more than what your mama's got? You want more than where your daddy's been? That you want more than what you were born into? And I'm not talking about just materialistic more. I'm talking about peace of mind. I'm talking about a healed heart. I'm talking about the ability to love, the ability to believe, the ability to dream. Some of you were born into situations and it's not fair. I'm not even pretending. Life's not fair. We don't get to choose what situation or family we're born into. But baby, you do get to choose what you're going to do with these days that God has given you. You get to choose what you're going to do with this life that you've got to live. You get to choose what you do with this breath in your lungs. You get to choose your direction, your choices, your path. You get to choose. And part of it is making up your mind that you want better than what your mama had. You want better than what your daddy had. You want better than maybe what you see around you. It starts with you making up your mind to say, I don't have to settle for the same ish that I was born into or that I see all these people settling for around me. I don't care if marriage don't run in my family. I'm going to get married. I don't care if a healthy body don't run in my family. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to get this body in shape and keep it together because I don't believe that this is God's best for me. I don't believe that I need to be a single mother without a man helping me. I don't believe that I have to pass on and keep repeating the same things I've been born into. I get to choose. That's the message I've got for you. You get to choose. Listen, if you got some toxic, crazy ass family and you don't want to be around them for the holidays, don't go. Begin to create your own new family traditions. Choose peace. Make dinner at your house. Part of my niece, who's like my daughter, y'all know, Jasmine, right? I talk about her all the time. Night before last, she's at the house. She's staying the night for Thanksgiving. We're cooking. She's helping me cook. She's chopping onions and chopping celery for my dressing, and we're cooking in the kitchen. And she said, Auntie, if there's one thing you've taught me this last couple years that I appreciate so much, is you've taught me to believe who people are. When they show you who they are, to accept who people are instead of who I want them to be. She said, I am now exercising that every day. At work, I'm watching and analyzing who people are. People will show you who they are if you will just open your eyes to pay attention. And part of growing up and being mature is you putting on your big girl panties, putting on your big boy pants, and stop trying to be out here believing everybody's good. No, she's a good person. No, they don't mean anything by it. You keep making excuses for people. My baby's 20 years old, and she said to me, I had to stop trying to make people be who I wanted them to be and accept who they are. And that's changing her life. Why? Because you'll stop looking at toxic, crazy ass people to try to give you love that they can't give. You'll stop looking at people trying to make them be who you want them to be in your mind. And who keeps getting hurt? Who keeps getting let down? Right, Big V Entertainment? Who keeps getting let down? Who keeps getting hurt in that vicious cycle of lies? And forget about strangers. That's right. It's your family. It's the people you love the most. It's the friends closest to you that you put on the love blinders and you don't exactly want to see who they are. No, 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 no. Please, no, 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 no. They are exactly who they are. They are. All the messed up, crazy ass shit. And you keep wanting her to be your mama, keep wanting him to be your daddy, you keep wanting her to be a best friend to you. They can't be it. How long you been hanging on to some people? How long you been trying to wait your mama out? How long you been trying to wait your daddy out? How long you been hoping for things to change? And then guess what? If you don't heal, so you stop buying into the bullshit, if you don't heal, guess what? If you don't take those blinders off, that's right, hot coal. If you don't take the blinders off, guess who you're going to get in relationships with? Guess who you're going to choose to be in romantic entanglements, relationships, and situationships with? Toxic, crazy, ass, hurting, crazy people. Why? Because if you don't start being honest with yourself about where you come from so that you can change you're just going to keep repeating the same old patterns, because guess what? It's your normal. And until you encounter someone like me or encounter and invite God in to start turning this thing around so he can give you some new examples of what whole looks like, of what healed looks like, of what healthy looks like, of what mental health looks like, about what self-love and self-esteem looks like. Until you get that for yourself, guess what? This crazy family and this crazy standards and the way they've operated is your normal. And you will keep repeating those patterns and keep reaping the same results, which is why people call it generational curses, but it's not generational curses. What it is mindsets and ways and habits that keep getting recycled through each generation of a family to keep getting passed on and on and on again. Because that's just the way we are. That's how Big Mama did it. That's how Big Mama was. That's how Grandma was. That's how Nana was. That's how Auntie was. That's how my mama was. That's how Daddy was. So it's not really a curse. It's called habits. Generational patterns. There we go, low key. Generational patterns that keep getting repeated again and again and again and again because it's so powerful. Why is it powerful? It's powerful because you were learning this stuff since you were a tiny little baby. You were picking up what they were putting down since you were little growing up. They've been molding you, scolding you, teaching you, correcting you, all in to fit the mold of who you guys are in your family. So that's your normal. That's your culture. And part of what you're going to have to do is get honest. Yes, low-key, we must heal. Can I tell you something? You guys know that my family's all passed away. My sister, my mom and dad, right? Everyone's passed away. And in some ways, my parents being gone, it makes it a lot easier for me to analyze them because they're not here. Does that make sense, guys? Because for those of you who your parents are still here, still alive, it's very hard to look at your parents through the lens of analysis. To take off the lens of love and look at them for who they really are. It's hard because you love them, right? You love them. And love covers, right? Love covers. It's like if you coat everything with love, you can't be analytical. And it's the analytical part of your brain, the critical thinking, the ability that God has given you to discern fiction from fact that you have to tap into. And it's not to judge them. Listen, the very best thing you could do for your family is to break the toxic patterns. Why? Because healing begets healing. Because if you could be the first one in your family to heal the toxic mindset around money, heal the toxic mindset around physical health and well-being, if you could heal the toxic, right, emotional break, the brokenness, if you can heal, if you can work on these areas where your parents were lacking, then it won't get passed down to your children. Maybe it'll rub off on your cousins. Maybe it'll rub off on your siblings. You could be the first one in your family to heal all the little broken places. And it starts with you recognizing what in you needs to be fixed, what needs to be corrected, what needs to be healed. You can't change anything that you stay in denial about. Now I want to talk about toxic relationships. I'm covering toxic parents and family and role models, but I want to talk about relationships. Because for those of you who want love, for those of you who are single, or those of you who are in a relationship and you're trying to make it work, can I tell you what I've seen in the last couple months filming? I have seen relationships that are suffering from the generational patterns from their parents. The generational dysfunctional patterns, the brokenness, the issues of the parents playing out in the grown children's lives. Men who don't want to marry someone because their mama was abusive. women who don't know how to require marriage because their mama didn't and ain't nobody in their family married. Women who don't know how to navigate a healthy relationship because they don't even know what a healthy relationship looks like. Men who don't know what it looks like to be a husband because they ain't never seen a husband. So what are they doing? Perpetuating the cycles. Perpetuating the cycles. And if that's you, you're going to have to take a long, hard look in the mirror, and it's time for you to get honest about the shit inside of you that needs to change. The shit you've inherited, it's not fair. That's life, darling. Toughen up, buttercup. That's life. You done inherited a bunch of shit. Self-care hurts. Self-care is hard. It is hard to look at yourself and see the crap you inherited from your mom or what the effects in your personality because you were trying to navigate and respond to your mother or your father. My son Jevin is on here right now. We were just talking about this shopping Wednesday. Talking about parents. And they can't heal you. They can't fix it. You're not going to find any answers with them. It's on you. You have to do the work. And spiritual coaching is different than therapy. I tell clients all the time, put on your big girl panties. Put on your big boy pants. It's time to get to work. And this is different than just going to some therapy sessions. If you take our courses, y'all better buckle up because you are going to confront all the crazy, messy stuff that you've been trying to deny or run from. That's why it gets such incredible results. Because you're going to go and confront the stuff that you've been running from. That's why it's called shadow work. What is shadow work? Shadow work is a psychological term for the stuff inside of you going through a discovery process to find your shadow. The stuff that's a part of you, the side of you that you're not exactly aware of. All the dark, shining the light into the dark to say, God, show me what I don't know about myself so that I can work on it. Guys, when you're triggered by things, you're being triggered by stuff that you're unaware of. Subconscious stuff is going on. You're being controlled, manipulated, and motivated by issues that you're not exactly aware of. That's why it's called shadow. It's dark. You don't know it. It's not in the light of day. It's down deep on the inside. Which is why you have to peel back layers to get to it. Listen, the holidays are tricky. For those of you who want 2022 to be a new year, you want to get it off, started on the right foot, you want to attract and manifest new things in your life in the new year, the best thing I can suggest to do is to do your work. What is the work? Books, self-help, therapy, spiritual life coaching. If you've never gotten any spiritual life coaching, you need to be in the WORK Masterclass. You need to take the WORK Masterclass. It's on sale, 50% off for Black Friday right now. You need that. I've never done a 50% off sale. Guys, you know me, I don't even do sales. You guys already know, have you caught on? I don't really do sales. I'm like, invest. Get it. Do what you need to do for you. That's part of self-care, is investing. Investing in you. Guys, I have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on myself. Which one is the masterclass? It's called the WORK Masterclass to Bink. The WORK Masterclass. That's the one you need. Guys, listen. I'm not here living my best life by chance. Come on, like stop. And I want you guys to really realize something. Nothing changes without you working on it. Oh, thank you, SS Scorpio. Took the class back in June and can say it's so worth it. Thank you, sweetheart. It really is. It's so worth it, guys. I don't know where anywhere else you're going to get 8 modules, 8 full workbooks, over 16 hours of training at 50% off. You're just not. The sale is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, guys, take the WORK Masterclass. Get to work. If there's something you're not happy with, you've got to work on it. Don't just settle. Don't just say, oh, you know, this is how I am. This is how it is. This is where I'm stuck. This is what I know. Don't dare settle for that. Don't you dare settle in life. This is your life. And you got one life to live. And it's up to you to determine what you do with it. I have taken classes. I still take healing courses. Yes, you take it on your own schedule, sweetheart. It's like 1 module per week. It releases to you 1 module per week. So you take 1 week to work on each one. Guys, I have done so much work on me, and I'm always working on me. I'm always reading, studying, getting still, meditating, therapy, coaching, marriage counseling, you name it. Guys, I'm always working on me. I'm not here by chance. I'm not here by accident. Oh, LA Brown says, I purchased the healing class yesterday. Good job, sweetheart. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. I'm so excited to get the results and hear your testimonials coming out of taking the course, guys. It's necessary. Carrie and I poured ourselves into that course, into that class. We poured our heart, soul. We did not hold back anything inside of that WORK Masterclass, guys. Okay. All right. I love you. Do your work. Work on you. Yes. Do the healing one first, to be the WORK Masterclass first. Miss Guzina London, talk. Your hair is gorgeous. Thank you, baby. See all this color. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, guys. I love you. I'm going to go down here and keep drinking my hot chocolate. Watch a movie with my husband. I love you guys. I just want you to succeed. I just want you to thrive. I want you all to live abundantly. There is no reason that you can't be living abundantly. There's no reason. No reason. You're welcome. Stack Meatball 44. Thanks. You're welcome, sweetheart. Love you guys. Blessings in abundance. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.